side of Lumen Field in the Soto district of Seattle. Tonight, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC West. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
They got 6 on that first down run, so it is 2nd and 4. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. That's complete. It's JSN. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion right. Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Torrey Horton. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is caught. He finds Walker. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
quickly. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Second and 10. To throw is Darnold. Outright Smith and Jigba has it.
Complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Moving outside the pocket. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question, 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
Darnold to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, here comes Corum. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009. He'll complete it to Adams.
Stafford is one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But what he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
Tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the play. And the Rams 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Stafford. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
To the left side, and Adams has it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to pick this up with a jet sweep. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Interesting. You don't see a lot of jet sweeps on 3rd down. It seems to be more of like a 1st and 2nd down call because it kind of goes with more of the under center run game and play action game. So they go to it on 3rd down. Really nice job there by the defense. Non-traditional play call. Good discipline. They're able to bring up 4th down.
4th down, Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
Los Angeles.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Now 1st down throw for Stafford. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. 2nd quarter now, Rams in control of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. This one caught at the 4. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run it with Williams. Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards.
The 2-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And this time he's in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Rams. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
First down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground. Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play, and that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline, his secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Xavier Smith deep to return. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, L.A.
1st down, Rams.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Atwell sent in motion here. Play action, Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. He's taken down just shy of midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you go.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Throwing again is Stafford. And the Seahawks will take over possession here at the 44.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Darnold. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A big play for Seattle. 31 yards.
Seattle Seahawks.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
I really like the play call. Sometimes you can catch the defense thinking run, and you can change it up on 1st down and go pass. The issue is, if you're the quarterback, you've got to get this ball out of your hand. It's either touchdown or out the back of the end zone into the bleachers, because you cannot afford to go backwards when you find yourself in a goal to go.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Throwing, Darnold, and he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Makes the score Seahawks 10, Rams 7.
So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st down, Rams.
On 1st down, Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams.
Stafford's pass complete to Kyron Williams. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Rams.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field. It's Higbee.
Stafford's pass complete to Tyler Higbee. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Stafford to throw again. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They put Adams in motion. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 2nd and 2. To the air again. Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
3rd and 7. Again, it's Stafford. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Just a really nice effort by the defense to challenge him right at the catch point. It's really the timing of the contact that really is able to dislodge the ball, and they get a fresh set of downs to work with if he's able to hold on to it. But because of the hit, he can't squeeze it, and now they find themselves looking at 4th down.
So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. Low-scoring game, all time, 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. With the 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5.
Williams, the Rams ball carrier. Tariq Woolen on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run here for Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Well, Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Jared Verse in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
36 yards.
A big play for Seattle. 36 yards.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch, and that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection, and they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 2. The run up the middle. It's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play to put.
And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll step up and run this.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is caught to the goal line and in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now the point after drop from Myers. His kick is good. And the Seahawks go up by 7. It is now 17-10. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They put Adams in motion. Second down, it's Stafford. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Stafford now on 3rd down. That's taken in by Higbee. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Rams 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
The motion man is Nakua. They send a receiver in motion left. They go play action with Stafford. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run the sneak. And he will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a 1st down.
2 yards. 1st down, Rams.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They run over center with Williams. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And a Rams 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. coming up. This is third down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one online, and it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense ready to get back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
2nd and 10. Stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. Darnold to throw. Taking off. He'll try to get there. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
A gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape and picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now, Darnold. Out wide. It's a screen to Cup. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them 1 step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Omar Spates on the stop. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Another Seahawks.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Ball is at the 8 for second and goal. To throw is Darnold. That one taken in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Rams 13.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, here comes Corum. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. This one not quite on target. Got him too much, and that one falls incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receivers saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. First down, L.A.
First down, Rams.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
A first down throw for Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 14.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Brought down by Chris Jones. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Seahawks' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point, and yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Stafford to throw it. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That is brought in. And he will score. Game on. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. In motion is Barner. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing, Darnold. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Darnold. Hupp brings it in left side. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Darnold to the air once more. That's dropped off for Walker. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Mike, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
Here's Darnold again. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down coming up.
10.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Rams offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They put Adams in motion. Here's Williams. Room to run at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Smith.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They come up for 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
The 12's making noise in Seattle before 3rd down. To throw is Stafford. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
That's taken in. They're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt, and that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride back to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.